Welcome to Expat American. I am the Expat American in Moscow taking my son to school. What is Russian rush hour like in Moscow in the fall? Christoph, do you have anything smart to say?
No.
No?
No.
Are you tired?
Yes.
Are you ready for school?
No, I want to sleep.
You want to sleep? And that steam pipe is not something that I see in America, but in old pictures of America. Nice and romantic. I wonder how old that thing is. A man who is on vacation in Moscow, Russia. Man, who are you? Very romantic and cool.
Russian pancakes, sort of.
We are still going up. See you later.
Bye.
Have a good day. Goodbye.
Bye.
It is 8 a.m. here in Moscow. We are definitely in the city, further out from the center, and I'm going to a meeting which is at 9 a.m., which is going to be in the center. So I'm literally rushing through rush hour just like everybody else, just like many people do in this city, just like they do in your city. 8 a.m. now. And in a few minutes at the end of this video, it'll be 9 a.m. and you'll get to see what it's like. How does the street look like now? Not too many cars, I would say, going that way, but a lot of cars going the other way. We got big buildings and everything just like I might see in a city in America. There is the bus stop. Does that look like a bus stop in your city? People are taking the bus to work or driving their car or taking the metro like we are about to do. Let's see how busy the metro is an hour before everyone has to be at work. You can see we've got older apartment buildings and we have newer style apartment buildings. There's a lot of construction going on in this city. And that's office building space right there. And again, we're still not in the center, but we are inside of Moscow. There's another bus stop just about a block and a half down the street from the other one. Crosswalk, just like in any other city. Now we're going to be going down into the metro. As you can see, you know, there's lots and lots of buses, lots of bus stops. And this is a little congested area here because we're getting ready to get onto the metro. You can see there's more people on one side than the other side because I assume that is the side going to the center of town. And we can see it from the sign it is because we've got more metro stops on that side. Just a few on this side going out of town. Just to give an idea of where we are in relation to the center. Okay, can't get in there, can't get in there, can't get in there, can't get in there. It looks like we're going to do the next one. Interesting. This never happened to me before, but I also try to avoid rush hour. I've come to the center, that's what that post is, and now I've got plenty of room, and it was less than 10 seconds between the trains. Got a digital display there giving us information. As you can see, I'm speaking English on the train. Nobody cares. So if you're a foreigner, thinking about living here, it's no big deal. The stations are written in Cyrillic and in English letters. You can see a red dot showing where we're stopping next. Do Russian people look like people in your city? So now I'm off the metro train, and here's one of the stations. This is Smolenskaya station. I'm headed to one of the more famous streets in Moscow, Arbatskaya Street, if I can get through this escalator crowd. All right, so I got on, obviously. Didn't have to wait too long. You can stand on the right or walk on the left if you're running late and you're a fired up young person. I like the old-fashioned lights they have. Does this look like a metro system in your city? Look at all the light fixtures. Very cool. And the big wooden doors.
Приветствую наших с Джозефом русскоязычных зрителей. Наш партнер, компания «Синтезит», хочет обратить внимание, что продукция компании доступна как в Евросоюзе и США, так же и в России. Хотим напомнить, что именно в России изначально состоялось открытие этого продукта в 2019 году.
На сегодня исследования показали, что синтезит способен восстанавливать количество стволовых клеток, насыщает кровь кислородом, нормализовывать холестерин, АЛТ, АСТ, глюкозу и триглицериды. Его прием помогает быстро восстановить жизненные силы, забыть про одышку, вернуть утраченное здоровье. И эти данные подтверждены тысячами отзывов и сотнями интервью потребителей. Аналогов действию синтезита нет. Обязательно переходите на сайт синтезита, его социальные сети. Там вы увидите и научные исследования синтезита, и сотни интервью с врачами, известными спортсменами и обычными людьми со всего света, кому синтезит уже помог.
Обязательно попробуйте этот уникальный и эффективный препарат. Все ссылки на сайт синтезита в США, Европе и в России находятся в описании.
Got a nice arch there. Here's the metro we just came out of, and there's a medal on the wall there. It says 1612, and there's 4 of them. That's 1812, 1917, and 1945. It is 8:40, so I'm doing pretty good on time because just around the corner here is Arbat Street, which is the famous European-style street in Moscow. Check out the birds. It's like Mary Poppins here. You got people, you got cars, you got buildings, you got traffic. Rushing to work is no fun in any city, it appears. Little jaywalking in Russia without my passport as a foreigner, and no problems. No fear of the police here. And I just spoke to some Australians in person that came to visit that are fans of the show, and they were saying the police here are super friendly and nice, unlike the police in Australia. I'm not judging the police in Australia. I have no idea. I'm just telling you what they told me. But we are on Arbat Street now. So does it look romantic and European to you? We got the lights and the buildings and not a whole lot of people So perhaps this street is more for tourists, and since it's a work day in the morning, you don't have a lot of people because the tourists are asleep and the Muscovites are running to work. It looks like Europe to me. And you know what? Russia is Europe. Part of it anyway. The part where I think most of the people live. So, got a nice looking restaurant there called Caspian. Got a souvenir shop. That is, I think, a German pub behind me. Here is a statue. We got statues on the street. That's a famous artist in Russia. And what do you think? What do you think of this journey? What do you think of this city? If you're new to the channel, I'm an American who is 49 now and has been living in Moscow with my Soviet wife and 5 children for a year and a half. And we just want to film as much as we can of normal life and let normal people see if Russia is normal, if Moscow is normal, and let you guys see, you Westerners and English speakers, how the same and different the world is. Yeah, man, this street is dead. I have other videos here on Friday and Saturday night. And in summertime, it's fall now, and it's busy with people. And right now, it's just super quiet. It must be more for tourists and, I guess, weekend nightlife fun. Well, this is interesting here. This is Stars Coffee, which used to be Starbucks, but Starbucks left because of sanctions. They sold their Russian stores to a Russian businessman, and now it's Stars Coffee. Should I do a video about that? Like a short little fun video comparing? And check out the roof line of these buildings. We've got bathrooms here. It says WC, which means water closet in Britain. So English signs for you. If you need to go to the bathroom, you can pay with cash or credit card. And this here is a Jimi Hendrix type artist person who died, I think, at 27. And this memorial organically slowly appeared, and now it's a famous unofficial wall. Here is a theater on Arbat Street where you can go to the theater. There's a statue in front. Oh look, there's outside seating. It says Turkish cuisine. They build those temporarily for the warm weather times, and they tear them up before the snow comes. But ask yourself, how does this look in terms of scary people, scary places, dirty things? Is this what you thought Russia looked like? And how does it compare to your city? I know right now you'd say, oh, Joe, you're on the tourist street. But I only just got on the tourist street. All the rest of the video, when I was traveling through crazy rush hour, how did that look compared to where you live? Did it look scary? Did it look dangerous? Did it look dirty? Did you see anyone that you would be afraid of? Check out the balconies, what it must be like to live there. People do live here, somebody does. There's Zhukov, famous person in Russian history. I have little things stopping cars from driving the wrong way at the crosswalks. This street goes for, I don't know, something like 7 blocks. I just met a subscriber, a viewer, a man who is on vacation in Moscow, Russia. Man, who are you?
I am Brian Henderson. I am from Vancouver Island in British Columbia. Little town in Courtney.
A Canadian?
Canadian.
Okay, cool. How long are you here?
We're here for 10 weeks actually.
Wow,
Yeah.
fantastic. So tell us, we want to know, is Russia a scary place?
Oh, no, it's not. Definitely the furthest from the truth.
Yeah.
I feel so safe here. There's so much security everywhere.
Really?
Every time you go into a building, you're getting checked out or something. So I feel safer than almost as in Canada.
I agree. I think the security is a nice, comforting feeling.
Yeah, I just told somebody that this exact same thing this morning.
Would you say it's a dirty place?
Oh no, they clean. They're very clean in all the public places.
It's crazy how clean it is. I mean, it's still a city. There's still human beings here.
Considering there's like millions and millions of people live in this city, it's impressive.
How does Moscow compare to the big cities in Canada?
Pretty comparable, or maybe just as transportation system is amazing here. Like we went from pretty far to get here, and it took us no time at all. So it's pretty good.
Most important question: how does what you see now compare to what you saw on my show?
Pretty well the same. Yeah. you portrayed the scenery and the environment very well.
Okay, cool, man. Awesome, awesome. So I'm not lying.
No, you're not. You know,
Okay.
you're far from that actually, because we were in St. Petersburg before coming here. Again, amazing city. Just I couldn't get enough of it. I didn't know where to look because everything is just amazing everywhere. Moscow is a beautiful city. We've been to a lot of stuff. Red Square is my favorite. So
It's really nice.
I could just sit there and just absorb the history.
This guy's been watching the show since it started, and we met for the first time. Any future plans for Russia?
We're going to Burgasland next, and then down to Chilny and Tatarstan. That's where my wife lives.
I mean, for the rest of your life.
Oh,
Any other Russian plans?
it's something in the talks, but we're waiting to see.
What's in the talks?
Possibly, you know.
No, I don't know. Tell me.
Well, we're thinking about maybe moving here.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome, awesome.
But we'll see.
Do you have any connection here?
Just my wife and her family here. That's it. She's
So,
Russian.
Your wife is Russian?
Yes.
Aha.
Just like yours.
Makes sense. That's the trend.
Yeah.
Russia needs more men anyway, so
That's what I hear.
this could be a good thing. All right, man. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I've reached the end of Arbat Street. There it is. So, what do you think of this journey? Click like, subscribe, ring the bell notification. Click the box to see what happens next. And click the share button first to interrupt this speech and send this video to your friends. And again, we have lots of links down below if you want to give us some financial support. We definitely need that to do the show. And send us an email if you're thinking of visiting Russia sometime.
Сырники.
Я еще не положу. А можешь мне?
And one more thing. Summer's over, my kids are in school, some of them anyway, and I finally have time to do this important announcement. Patreon members, the special ones, the ones that really sacrifice for this channel, I want to thank you. And your names are either on the screen, or if you're really sacrificing, I'm going to say it right now. Mel Trigagavatorier. If I said that wrong, I apologize. Maybe it's an internet name. Also known as Melinda. And also, Michelle Silby. M. Silby. And last but not least, I think he's not least, Nikolai Shores. Thank you and good day. You got a little further up. Okay, cool. Welcome to. Stay a little bit ahead of me because you're small.